the discussion that pilots are having right now? Are they concerned?
Well, look, first, thank you for having me. Bottom line, we need to reopen the government. The airline pilots stand with our brothers and sisters at the air traffic control, the other federal workers who are forced to go without paychecks. You know, we're over 4 weeks into a shutdown where these folks that are responsible for air safety, for our safety, the safety of the traveling and shipping public, are asked to work without a paycheck, work long hours, and not know how they're going to pay their mortgage. How are they going to put food on the table? How is that next grocery store trip going to be paid for, or put gas in their car, as Nick says so well?
Yeah.
So, you know, we call as on airline pilots to reopen the government. Let's not make aviation suffer because of a prolonged government shutdown.
Yeah, well, politics are clearly in play here. Here's the minority leader, Hakeem Jeffries of New York. Watch.
The administration has been going after the FAA since the beginning of their time in office, since January 20th. And we need to understand how we got to this moment, separate and apart from the Trump Republican shutdown.
So he's blaming cost cuts under DOJ early on in the administration. Is that accurate?
Yeah, look, I'll leave the politics to those on Capitol Hill, the members of Congress. Again, we're pilots. We fly airplanes. Our job is to get passengers safely to their destinations. And I can tell you that, you know, with a prolonged shutdown and these folks that are focused on safety every day, not knowing how to, not knowing when they're going to get paid, is adding a level of risk that is just untenable.
Let me ask you this: in terms of pilots, right? Do you hear pushback from pilots about even wanting to go get in the plane when they know that there are a lot of air traffic controllers whom they rely on enormously, who are disgruntled, are angry, and not showing up in some cases? What do the pilots say about safety?
Well, look, first and foremost, we're the final arbiters on safety, and we're not going to operate if we believe that it is not safe. But that said, these folks are still continuing to be professional and do the job day in and day out, as Nick will tell you from NATCA. So we know that these are professionals. It's just insane that they're being asked to do this without pay, and in the hope that sometime they're going to get paid in the future. It's time to, like I said, bottom line, time to end the shutdown.